Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna and today I thought I would film a discussion video, and I've decided to use this video as kind of a reflection on my reading life and my booktube life over the past 2 months ever since I started this channel. So I started this channel, Jen the Librarian, in the first month of December of 2016 after a year of watching booktube videos just passively, not really engaging anyone. But the fall of last year, I really started commenting on other people's channels, getting to know just a couple of people, just casually commenting and just engaging a little bit until I finally just decided to start my own channel. And I'm so glad I did. It has been so much fun, and I just dove in head first and I haven't looked back. I am loving it so much. It has become my new favorite hobby and it's just been amazing. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has either liked or subscribed or commented on any of my videos, and anybody who I've interacted with. I just want to say thank you for being so kind and supportive, not just to me, but just to everyone in this community. I think this whole booktube community is just so amazing. I'm so glad I found it, and I'm so glad that I am now a part of it. So back to my own reading life. So I've always been a reader, right? I've been a reader since I was a kid. I just remember going to the library in elementary school was just a magical time. We would usually go on Fridays, and we had a week to keep our 2 books, because we were allowed to check out 2 books for 2 weeks. Or 2 books for 1 week, excuse me, and then we have to come back the following Friday and turn them in. Anyway, so the library day at school was the most magical time. I could just take my books over the weekend because, there was no homework on the weekends in elementary school. Just take my books home, read them, and then be so excited to check out the next 2 the next week. So that was just a magical time, and I just remember that time specifically as far as me being a reader. Then as I grew up a little bit, reading kind of fell to the wayside a little bit. I just got busier in school, and I sort of forgot towards the end of high school and in college that I could read for fun. I mean, I would occasionally pick up 1 or 2 books, but really I was so consumed by social media, because a lot more new forms of social media were coming out, and I was hanging out with friends, and I listened to a lot of music, watched a lot of TV shows and movies in college. So I didn't really rediscover my love of reading until I started to realize that what I wanted to do career-wise was be a librarian. So I started to work at a library as a part-time page. My first library job was a 6-hour-a-week position, and I volunteered there until I got a position, and it was 6 hours a week. But hey, and I was driving like 40 minutes just to my 6-hour-a-week job. Dedication. You gotta do what you have to do to get the job that you want. And anyway, that's a whole other discussion for a whole other day. But I just rediscovered my love for reading through that first library job, just shelving books. That is all I did. I was a page, and that is all pages do generally, is shelve books. And that was fine with me. I just could go in and kind of relax a little bit at my job with just putting books back on the shelves. It was a way for me to kind of have a quiet couple of hours just working methodically, kind of almost a mindless task of putting books back on the shelf. And I just came across so many books, obviously, so many books that I really wanted to read. So that's when I kind of rediscovered my love for reading, was my junior year of college. Junior and senior year of college. So ever since then, I've been reading a lot more. And I've just been reading so much. And then when I discovered booktube, I started reading even more, because I started discovering so many people who are talking about these same books, and I was like, man, I guess I gotta read them now. So I just dove in to reading ever since then. And now that I've started my own channel, I've noticed that the amount that I'm reading has increased even more, because I have put this pressure on myself to read as much as possible. And that has taken, and I knew this was probably going to happen. It really wasn't a surprise to me, because I feel like that's just what we do as new booktubers or new people who are just even watching booktube videos. We start watching these videos and we feel like, oh, I gotta buy more books, I gotta borrow more books, I just have to read so much more, and I have to read all of these books that everyone is talking about. So, and I knew that was going to happen, and it did. So now I'm trying to take a little bit of a step back and think about how I'm going to handle this now. Because in January, I read 8 books. I normally read only 4 to 5 books. So, and it was great. I'm so glad that I read that amount of books in January. However, the first week of February, I hardly read anything at all. I didn't want to pick up anything, which is very strange for me. I think I hit a little bit of a reading slump, which I'm not ashamed of to say. It happens, you know, reading is a hobby. And yeah, it happened, and I think I'm finally kind of getting out of it. But one thing that I think I've learned even over these past 2 months of having a booktube channel is I need to not let these pressures get to me, and I need to realize what reading is, and reading is supposed to be fun. For me, personally, it's a way to escape just everyday life and insert myself into a world, or even a magical world, where I can think about somebody else's problems for a change, or just dive into some beautiful writing that will just inspire me and encourage me in my own life. So yeah, I'm just kind of taking a little bit of a step back. I think I was posting videos Mondays and Fridays religiously. I'm still going to be consistent. That was my main goal as far as this channel goes when I first started it, was to be consistent. So I might be going down to 1 video a week, and it probably will still be on a Monday, and possibly Fridays if I can fit it in. But I think I just need to take a little bit of a step back, and I'm not taking a break from reading, I'm not taking a break from booktube or anything like that. I don't want to, because I love it so much, but I just need to kind of take a breather and not put so much pressure on myself when it comes to reading. I don't want to take the fun out of reading for myself. I want it to still be something that I'm excited to do, not something that I feel like I have to do. And I also just need to put a little bit more time and effort into some other areas of my life. For example, my schoolwork. I am going to grad school part-time. I'm getting my master's in library and information science. And I'm not falling behind in school. All my assignments have been turned in on time. I'm doing fine. But I need to be able to put a little bit more energy into school. I need to put a little bit more energy into cleaning my house, because that is all I did today. So sorry if I'm a little bit of a hot mess right now. That is all I've been doing today, is cleaning. I put a little bit of Taylor Swift on, and I just cleaned my whole house, or most of it. So I think I just need to realize what reading is for me, and that is something fun and not something that needs to be work in my life. So yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say in this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you are a booktuber, or if you're somebody who's been watching videos for a long time. Please let me know how you have handled those pressures that I think we all have had in the booktube community, to read more, buy more, borrow more, buy more shelves to fill all of these books. I would really love to know how you handle, or how you have handled, these pressures and this kind of anxiety and just overwhelming sense of, oh, books, when really it should be something that we all enjoy. So this has kind of been a little bit rambly. I didn't plan this video at all. I just felt like I needed to sit down and let some things out. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate you giving me a thumbs up, and please comment down below and let me know how you handle these kinds of feelings. Yeah, just help me out. I want to know some tips on how you guys handle these booktube pressures. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon with another one coming up very soon.